As Sheriff Till was going out the door, the Dabblers announced that they were going home. "You can't leave now," Horace Butterball said to the Dabblers. "You must help us find the document." "Pooh-wee," said Phil Dabbler. "Who cares about that?" A big argument started between the two. While they hollered at each other, Florence Butterball started quarreling with Clarence the cook. "After all," she shouted, "you were up all night preparing the breakfast. You should have been listening for robbers." "I didn't know I was hired to cook for this place and got it too," snapped Clarence. Meanwhile, Tessie Dabbler started a quarrel with Cindy, and Mrs. Dobb yelled at one of the waiters, who yelled back. The quarreling got noisier and noisier. Finally, Miss Smollett stood up on a chair and quacked as loudly as she could. "Quiet!" The room was suddenly silent. "There," said Miss Smollett. "If you will all stay quiet for a moment, I'll tell you what happened to the document. First, we must bring back the sheriff and his deputies before they drive away. Clarence, get Sheriff Till." When Sheriff Till returned, he asked, "What is this all about?" Miss Smollett responded, "You left before I could reveal some important information to you. Then things got a bit out of hand." "What information?" asked Sheriff Till. "The identity of the thief who stole the historical treasures, including the one in this house," said Miss Smollett. She took the small mirror from her knitting bag. There was prints on it. Everyone crowded around the detective and the sheriff. They all wanted a closer look at the evidence. She held the mirror next to the copy of the robber's prints that the sheriff had given her. They were the same. "I got the prints when I dropped my knitting bag," said Miss Smollett coolly. "The prints on the mirror was made with chocolate. They belong to—" Before Miss Smollett could finish, Miss Dobb started to run.